Dear students, today I will discuss about another misconception, and the misconception is based on image formation. Okay, so here the misconception is, if a mirror or lens is blackened on one half, then half the image will be formed. Students sometimes think that if a portion of mirror is blackened like this, then half of the image of this object will form here. Similarly, they thought that if there is a hole in the mirror, then also this hole will be present in the image also. That is I have written over here that if a hole is formed in the mirror, a hole will appear in the image too. But this types of conception is wrong. Basically, students when started to read the geometrical optics, they have misconception like this, but at the end of the geometrical optics, they will understand automatically. But I like to discuss this thing here. So to understand this thing, we have to first know what is needed or the requirement of image formation of any point. If we talk about this point, here I have taken this object AB and this is the mirror and some of the portion is blackened. So if we talk about this point A, then how the image of this point A will form? To form the image of any object point, we need two reflecting or refracting ray. For reflection, that is for mirror, we need two reflecting ray, and for lens or something like that, we need two refracting ray. And two refracting ray will intersect, the point will be treated as the image point of corresponding object point. So here we have to take two ray, incident ray, which are reflecting on the surface of the mirror. Here two rays are taken which are reflecting like this. So if we extend these two rays backward in backward direction, then they will meet at a point, and that is the intersection between the reflected ray. So this will be the image point of this corresponding object point. So to form this image point, we need two rays. So there is a sufficient portion of the mirror for reflecting this two rays. And similarly, for each and every point of this object, from point A to from point B, all the points will be formed by two refracting rays which will reflect on this mirror, and there is sufficient portion of this mirror through which two rays of each and every point will reflect. So there is no problem in image formation if some of the portion is blackened. But what will change? What will change if we blackened? The size and the nature of the image will not change. So what will change? The intensity of the image will be changed, because more ray are intersecting or more reflecting or refracting ray are meeting or intersecting at some point, then the intensity of the object of the image will be increased. So if some of the portion is blackened, then the number of rays, incident or reflecting rays, is decreased. So the intensity of the image will decrease, but the position as well as the nature of the image will not change. Similar thing we can extend this to refraction. This is the case of reflection on a plane mirror, but the same thing can be extended to the reflecting surface also. That is, here I have taken a convex lens. Now if we cut this convex lens into three pieces, like this is the one piece, this portion, this is the another piece, this portion, and the rest portion is here. Okay, so what will happen? In this case also, this surface and also this portion are equally enabled to form an image of a particular object. But the same thing will happen. The image formed by this portion of this lens or by this full lens is more intense but the intensity will be decreased for this. So smaller the portion of the refracting or reflecting surface, the intensity will be decreased, not the formation of the image or not the nature of the image. This will does not change. Okay. But if we cut the lens like this, then the nature of the image will change. This is because of the fact that here the reflecting surfaces are changes. The nature of reflecting surfaces are changes. Here the reflecting surfaces were curved surface, but here one is curved surface but another is plane surface. So the nature of refracting of light will change. So the nature of image and the position of image for a particular object will be changed. But if the reflecting surfaces, the nature of the reflecting surfaces are of same type, or the nature of reflecting surfaces will not change, then how small the reflecting surfaces are, it does not matter what types of image will form. The nature as well as the position of the image will be unchanged if the reflecting surface, the nature of the reflecting surfaces will be same. Okay, so that's the simple thing. And similarly we can say that if there is a hole in this mirror, then it will also not reflect on the image. So the region is same. We don't need that portion of the image to form the image where the hole is present. So this is a very simple thing, but sometimes I have seen that the students thought this type of thing. They think that if there is a hole or there is a blackened portion of the mirror, then the image will also be distorted. But it is not like that. Okay.